Welcome friends again to our Geo Akashganga channel. Now today's lecture we see the introduction of urban geography, their meaning and what type of question asking in NET examination and UPSC examination. So let us see the introduction of urban geography. Urban geography as a distinct study is a recently developed branch of human geography dealing with the study of compact non-agricultural settlement, mainly town and cities. It concerns with the spatial dimensions of urban centers, that is their origin, location, growth, functions and relationship with each other within and outside its surrounding area or zone of influence. The term urban refers to town or cities having marked secondary and tertiary functions along with a municipality or notified area committee. It concerns with the geography of town, their situation, pattern, layout, housing, and hierarchical organization of population concentration and service area. Urban geography is the study of urban place with reference to their geographical environment. The subject of urban geography has gradually taken a special place among the various branches of geography. In the period after the Second World War, in various university and college. Let us see the definition of urban geography. According to Griffith Taylor, urban geography includes the site evaluation, pattern and classification of town. And next one, according to L.D. Stamp, urban geography is in fact the intensive study of town and their development in all their geographical aspect. Let us see the meaning of an urban place. Every country in our world defined the urban place differently. Some country defining demographically, United Nations Organization defined the permanent settlement as a minimum population of 20,000, such as an urban place. But several countries have their own minimum, such as, let us see in the table, Japan 50,000, Portugal 10,000, Botswana 5,000, Argentina 2,000, Ethiopia 2,000, Israel 2,000, Australia 1,000, Iceland 200, and last one Norway 200. Let us see why the population criteria is so high in Japan and Norway. If you see in the world map, Norway located near 60° north latitude and Japan located near 40° north latitude. So, in the Norway, temperatures are regularly below freezing and many parts of the country are blanketed in snow. And that's why population is very low, that is 54.3 lakhs. But in case of Japan, the climate is mostly temperate with four seasons. So it is made for human life, and that's a result population is very high in Japan, and that is 12.65 crore. And due to this climate variation, large population difference is there in Japan and Norway, and thus area of Japan and Norway near about same, but their urban population criteria is so different. Next one, United Nations Demographic Yearbook concludes there is no point in the continuum for large agglomeration to small cluster or scattered dwellings, where urbanity disappears and rurality begins. The division between rural and urban population is necessarily arbitrary. A review of the problems of rural and urban centers as reviewed by the census report of various countries identified as a few ways. for recognizing a place as urban. These are a place designated by administrative status, second one, a minimum population, third, a minimum population density, fourth, a concept of contiguity to include or exclude under suburban area or loosely scattered settlement, and last one, a proportion engaged in non-agricultural occupations. But in case of our country India, the census of 1981 has identified the following place as urban. First one, centers having municipality, city board, cantonment board or notified town area. Next one, a minimum population of 5,000. Then next one, 75% male engaged in non-agricultural activity. It means 75% male engaged in secondary, tertiary and quaternary activity like construction sector, manufacturing, electricity, tourism, banking, entertainment and educational sector. And fourth one is a minimum population density of 400 person per square kilometer or 1000 person per square mile. And last one, centers defined by urban amenities prescribed by the Director Provisional Census. Generally, urban area is the region surrounding a city. Most inhabitants of urban areas have non-agricultural jobs. Urban areas are very developed. There is a density of human structure such as houses, commercial buildings, roads, bridges, and railways. Urban area can refers to town, cities, and suburbs. That's all guys. Let us see what type of question asking in this topic in NET and UPSC examination. In case of our country India, the census of 1981 has identified the following place as urban. This question already asking in UPSC examination in year 2018. Let us see the criteria first. Centers having municipality, city board, cantonment board or notified town area. Second, a minimum population of 5,000. Third, 75% male engaged in agricultural activity. Fourth, a minimum population density of 400 persons per square kilometer or 1000 persons per square mile. And last one, centers defined by urban amenities prescribed by the Director Provisional Census. If you see, all criteria look like a correct, but if you see carefully, third criteria is wrong and correct is 75% male engaged in non-agricultural activity like secondary, tertiary and quaternary sector like manufacturing, entertainment, tourism, etc. And in this given option A, third criteria is given, so it is wrong. In the B, third criteria is given, so it is also wrong. And C option, third criteria is also given, so it is also wrong. And in the last D option, third criteria is not given, so all are correct. So D option is correct and all A option, B option and C option, three are wrong options. Next one, what is the trend of urbanization in India? This question already asking in NET examination in year 2015. Let us see the options. First one, urban population is rising slowly. Second one, urban population is rising rapidly. Third one, growth rate of urban population is declining. And last one, urban population is falling. So dear friends, second option is correct because most of the people migrated from rural towards the urban due to the better infrastructural facilities, jobs, education, entertainment, and thus urban population is rising rapidly. If this video helped you in your study, then please do like, and if you not already subscribed, then do subscribe. If you didn't like the content, give a thumbs down. Okay, see you with next lecture.